Hey, you guys. We'll give it a couple seconds here for people to jump on. Hopefully they refresh their screen from Mary there. Great job, Mary. Hey, everybody. Give it a couple seconds here, and then if people miss the beginning, they can just catch up. Okay, so I don't want to keep you guys very long. I know you got stuff to do this evening, but my name is Cynthia Evans. I live in West Virginia in Putnam County. I'm an attorney. I've been doing that for 26 years, but have chosen to use this as my retirement, and this has actually been able to get me out of practicing law. If I don't ever want to practice law again in my life, I don't have to. So I have changed my life with this system. I've been with the company. The company's called Singular. I've been here for 7 years. I'm a platinum executive with the company, one of the $1 million earners. We have like 13 of us now. We are just, this company is exploding, and it's because we have such great products and they work so well. So I'm super excited to tell you about this stuff tonight. If you've been following me on Facebook or any of our team, our friends, you've seen what we have. It's wonderful. People are changing everything in their lives with this. We help people with their health. We help people with their weight, but their overall health, their nutrition. We help them with their lifestyles, and we help them with their income, all of it. So first off, this is not a diet, and these are not diet products. All right, so this is a health and nutrition system. It's going to be the healthiest thing you've put in your mouth in a long time, I guarantee it. Because let me just prove that to you. How many people breathed air today? Okay, we all did. How many people ate something that came from a grocery store or a restaurant? We all did. And how many people drank something today? Either water in a bottle or something. We all did. If we didn't do those things, we'd probably be dead, right? So if you fall into any of those categories, which you are 100% of the population, you're going to need this system right here. And the reason is you're breathing in toxins. Those things are going in your body. They're trapping fat. They're trapping disease. And, making people overweight and sick and unhealthy. And if you don't have your health, you can't be happy. So they're depriving happiness as well when you do all those things. So we are here to help you feel better. And I got started here because I was a mess. 7 years ago, I was overweight. I'm only 5 feet tall. I don't even know, 30 pounds, 35 pounds, maybe a little more than that, overweight. I was on prescription medications. I had a thyroid condition. I had high cholesterol. I had inflammation in my body and my knee and my knee and my shoulder. And I was getting cortisone injections every 3 months, and I was miserable. And nothing I tried worked. I even hired a personal trainer and worked out 5 and 6 days a week. And he was great, but my body was screwed up inside. And so, so many times we think the answer is just, push away from the table, eat better, exercise. Well, you can do all those things, but sometimes if your body is screwed up, it's not going to matter. It's just not going to matter. So that was me. I counted calories. I kept food journals. I did everything the doctors tell you to do. I worked out. I tried to eat healthy, and you can't eat 100% healthy any longer. If you ate 100% organic, your organic food only has a third of the nutritional value that it had back in the 1950s. So it's virtually impossible to get 100% nutrition today without supplementation. And so the big question is, where do you get your supplementation? Because there's so much crap on the market. You never know what to get. You walk into GNC and you really don't know. You look for the pretty labels, and you ask somebody a question behind the counter, and it's usually a high school guy kid that's wearing earphones, listening to their music, and they don't know anything about anything. So, and then the other thing about buying something in a store, you look at it, you don't know what it is. It says one thing on the label, it's got something else in the bottle, and it's not Their manufacturing facilities aren't regulated. You don't know whether it really is what it is. You don't know what grade, whether it's high grade or low grade, or even if it is what it is. So it's very ridiculously hard to know what to get out there, and that's why people are so skeptical. They say they're skeptical, but honestly, I talk to people all the time. They're 100 pounds overweight. They're on 26 medications, and I'm like, why do you act skeptical now? Because let's be honest, nobody got in that condition by being the least bit skeptical about anything that went in their mouth. Okay, and I was the same way. I would sit there and go, well, I don't know what's wrong, but then I'd drive through Taco Bell. Really? Taco Bell addict, that was me. So I can now get within 10 feet of Taco Bell and not want it anymore because this took my cravings away. But I wish people would be skeptical. I wish they'd quit putting crap in their mouth. I wish they'd quit drinking pop. I wish they'd quit doing all that stuff. But the reality of it is that they're going to do some of that anyway. This system is made for the average person. The average person who likes to go to a picnic and likes to go to family events and likes to eat their mashed potatoes at Thanksgiving and all of that kind of stuff that we know we shouldn't have. You can still do that in moderation, and this system will help you take care of those kind of things. So let's get into it here. Like I said, the company's name is Singular. It's been around for 7 years. We're in over 30 different countries. It's completely debt-free. And the reason I started sharing this was because I got started. I told you where I was when I started, right? I had instant results. Within 2 days, I knew this was different. Within 2 days, I'm picking up the phone. I'm calling my sister. I'm like, oh my God, you got to get this stuff. This is amazing, amazing. She said, how do you get it? I said, I have no idea. I just know that I got some. I know I paid wholesale. I know I got a website to track it with, and I can get you on here and get some. I did that, and boom, 3 days later, I get a check in the mail. Didn't even know why. I'm like, what is this? They said, well, you must have told somebody about it. That's a referral fee. I said, well, yeah, but I tell people about stuff all the time. Movies, restaurants, shoe sales, whatever. You tell people about stuff every day, right? You tell people good stuff, bad stuff. They believe the bad stuff faster than they believe the good stuff, right? But you do it all the time. You just never get paid for it. So when's the last time you got paid by that movie theater to send somebody over there to that movie? Like, never. But here, you get paid to help others. And I get people all the time that go, that stuff sounds so good, but I don't want to sell anything. I'm not a salesperson. I said, that is so awesome because we're not looking for salespeople. But you have people in your life that you love. You have people in your life that you around you, friends, family, everybody. Why wouldn't you want to help them? You'd have to hate someone not to tell them about this. You'd have to hate them. So, don't be selfish. When you get great results, share it. Because if you had a friend that knew you were miserable, you were either fat, sick, or broke, and your friend knew it and they had the answer and they didn't tell you, you'd be mad. You'd be downright mad. So don't do that, okay? Don't be selfish. Don't be mad. Don't make someone mad. Help them. They need help. So, all right, here we go. You see this big blue box? This is called the Ultimate Transformation Pack. And what's in the blue box? That's what this is all about tonight. What's in the blue box? All right, so I see sometimes on Facebook, I see this little red and white box. Okay, this is not my favorite. You know why? Because this is just pieces and parts of this big blue box. This little red and white box is inside the big blue box when you get it. So don't start with this unless you got a money problem, okay? And I'm gonna help you work on that if you do. Start with the big blue box. This is our whole system. Everything else is just pieces and parts of it. This is the whole system. So whenever I run into people and they go, oh, I tried that, I'm like, really? What did you think of the spring? What did you think of the XR2? What did you think of that? Oh, I never tried that. Well, then you didn't try our system. This is the system. If you have anything less than this, you better get the rest of it, okay? So that's our system. What's in that blue box? Are you ready? I know the suspense is killing you. In the blue box, you're gonna get, first thing is Global Blend, okay? I'm gonna run through these really quick. First of all, let me just preface this by saying that every single thing in the blue box has about 10 different health benefits. I'm gonna run through just a few things that they do, but it's the combination of this system that brings us the phenomenal results, the phenomenal testimonials, and some things that had nothing to do with anything we thought the products would do. And I'll give you one of them of my own. I have had a hysterectomy and went through the whole thing where they cut you hip bone to hip bone. And so after that, you know, what's that do? It throws you into menopause. So I had the hot flashes and the night sweats. Well, guess what? Without being on a drug, all of this took away the hot flashes, the night sweats. It wasn't one product, it was the combination. All right. The other thing, my sister, she's had migraine headaches her whole life. She hasn't had any now in 7 years. Was it one product? No, it was the combination of the system. So it does a lot of different things. I had sinus infections. I used to get 3 and 4 times a year and be on antibiotics for those. Haven't had any of those in 7 years. Was it one product? No, it was the combination of the system. So I will tell you some of the things that each product does, but it's not all of the things. And you got to get on the system for you because you have different things wrong with you and your body is lacking certain things. You have nutrient voids and the person next to you has different holes that they need plugged in their body than you do and vice versa. So you got to get on the system so it plugs all your nutritional holes. It fills all the gaps. You know, it just helps you become the best you that you can be. So that's another reason to start with everything. Let's get into it. Love this. This is Global Blend. This is a juice made up of 22 different superfruits, and it's like the that helps you clear down at the cellular level. So this is one of the things that I love as a cancer survivor. Okay, I had lymphoma in the past, and I know that I got to keep my cells healthy. So this is going to help boost up my immune system. This is kind of like lemon juice. If you cut open an apple and you stuck it on a counter and it turned brown, and you put lemon juice on that apple, it helps it from getting brown sooner, and it helps keep from getting brown. This is like the lemon juice for your cells. So you got to drink this stuff. Awesome. Nobody in my family has been sick in 7 years. How about that? My son has been drinking this ever since 9th grade, and he's 21 years old now. Not sick in 7 years. He knows when he starts feeling bad, drink more of it. It'll go away. So it boosts up your immune system. I think it's like anti-aging in a bottle. It really helps with wrinkles and all kinds of different stuff like that for me. It's got 2,000 milligrams of high-grade aloe vera in here, so it's great for healing. It's great. I don't scar when something happens. I don't scar easy anymore. I think it's because of this. Like I said, I think it helps my skin a lot. But it also has something in here called xanthones. That's a natural anti-inflammatory, and I love that. This has been the product that's helped me get rid of that inflammation in my knee and my shoulder. So now I can wear my 6-inch heels and dance and not hurt. I can get up on my horse without, you know, it hurting when I try to get on my horse. There's just all kinds of things that this does. Okay, so liquid, juice, crystal on the go pack formula of the same product. So this one you can take on your airplanes, you can pack it in your purse, you can do whatever. It also comes in little sticks, on the go sticks that you can add to water. So we've got the juice and we've got the on the go pack. Okay, I'm gonna stick all this stuff over here as I talk about it. This right here, action. It looks like it's action. It's not. It's action. Go. Okay, so on this, see all this? Yeah, me neither. It's so small I have to get a magnifying glass to read that. That's all the great stuff that's in here. This is your multi-nutrient. Don't let anyone cheapen this product by calling it a multivitamin. It's not. It's got all your multivitamins in here. It's also got your multi-minerals, your probiotics, your natural enzymes, omega fatty acids, super greens. It's made with whole foods. This is the bomb. Remember that old commercial for Ragu? It's in there. What about this? It's in there. What about this? It's in there. It's in there. Everything you need. This is the coolest product on earth, okay? No other company has a multi-nutrient like this. This is gonna plug all those nutrition holes that you have. And it's got extended release. You probably can't see it from Facebook Live. Maybe you can. You see how one side is green and one side is yellow? Okay, fact. Your body can only absorb up to 4 hours of nutrients at a time. So when you go take a handful of crap from GNC or somewhere and then you pee neon green, neon yellow, that's not a cool side effect. That's your body like just peeing out all of your investment. All those hundreds of dollars you just spent, gone in the commode. Not going to happen with this. You know why? One side's going to absorb into your body right away in the first 4 hours. The other side's going to absorb into your body in the next 20 hours. So you're basically going to have like a 24-hour nutrient, like having an IV drip of nutrients for 24 hours into your body. This product was custom made to go with our system. So whatever reason you're getting started, whether it's to lose weight, whether it's to get more energy, whether it's to feel better, to look better, whatever, this is going to help you get better results. This is going to do those things like make your hair great. It's going to make your skin great. It's going to make my nails. I have to get my nails cut like all the time. So all kinds of great stuff in here. I love it that my son takes those because I know, especially in high school and college, he didn't eat right. You know, none of us are eating a big wheelbarrow full of greens every day that we need. Well, you don't have to if you take that. It's got everything in it, so let's go. Easy peasy. Love it. Okay, so let's talk about this little jewel. This is sunshine in a bottle. This is called Zing. Zing, zing, zing. Okay, these little yellow capsules are amazing, okay? What they do is going to give you energy. It's going to suppress your appetite. It's going to boost up your serotonin level. It's going to do so many things, help with mental focus and clarity. Love, 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 love this. Okay, when people run out of this, they're like, oh my God, where's my Zing? Where is it? So I take this, 2 of them in the morning. I'm good to go the rest of the day. I've got energy. I'm not hungry. It's great. I love, love Zing. If you want to go through your to-do list like nobody's business, get your Zing. Get your Zing on. Good stuff. Let's talk another one about energy. All right, so, let me answer some questions. Most asked questions. I'm going to try to cover these while I do it. Do the products have caffeine in them? Okay, so my question first would be, what type of caffeine do you mean? Chemical caffeine, like as in Coke, Pepsi products, diet products? No. Okay, here's my question. Do you eat chocolate? And if you're sitting there going, heck yes, I eat chocolate. That's why I'm 50 pounds overweight. I love chocolate candy. I love chocolate ice cream. I love chocolate cake. If you are eating chocolate, you're already having more natural caffeine than what's in our products. And you're probably having a lot more if you love chocolate. All right, so yes, we do have some caffeine in here made from the cocoa bean. And we have another product that I'll cover in a second that has some caffeine, naturally occurring caffeine from the root of a plant or tea leaves, okay? Naturally occurring caffeine, not the crap, the chemical crap that people drink with their soft drinks or have in their in other products like that, okay? Naturally occurring caffeine. Spring, this one has 0 stimulants, no naturally occurring caffeine, no nothing. But this is going to give you endurance and hydration. This is an awesome product. If you've got anything you need to do where you just need endurance throughout the day, this is your product. If you work out, take this before you work out. If you have kids in sports, give them this before they go and during their activities and afterwards too. This is going to help with hydration. Instead of giving them one of those Gatorade drinks that isn't good for you, give them something healthy. This has natural coconut water in it. It comes in 2 different flavors. This is lemon lime. It tastes just like lemonade. We have one that's tropical fusion that tastes more like a pina colada flavor. But I love this. This also helps with the mitochondria of your brain. So we've had some great testimonials with memory. We've had great testimonials with some of the children that I know. I do special needs law, and I have a lot of children that have autism. And all I can tell you is we've had some great testimonials about the symptoms that they have and that they're better on our products, and this is one of them. So spring, amazing stuff right there. And that, what it is, it's a little crystal on the Go Pack. You just add it to water. Tastes phenomenal. So let's talk about this little guy, XR2. What is this? This was created as a rest and relaxation product because one of the number one things that people get at a drugstore is an over-the-counter sleep aid, or sometimes even prescription sleep aid. So this was created to help you. If you take it before bed, it's going to help you sleep better, rest better, let your mind shut down. If you take it during the day, it's going to do something else. It's going to help you with your stress level and anxiety. And I know, again, from clients, and even my own son has ADD, the lack of focus. And when kids have lack of focus, it causes them to have anxiety. So I love it that I can give this to him. He takes this, and it helps a lot with his focus and anxiety from lack of focus. So, you know, you can try the products for different things. Like I said, it was created for rest and relaxation, but I found that if you take it for other things, it does help with those other things. And also, if you're stressed out, what happens? Your cortisol levels shoot up, and that causes belly fat. So I noticed when I started taking this, 2 inches came off of my stomach without doing anything different than just adding this to the system. So great stuff for many different things, XR2. All right, so let's talk about these 2 bags here. And there's 2 bags of these in the big blue box because these are usually the first thing that someone runs out of. So the ultimate pack is called the Ultimate Transformation Pack. It's going to give you 2 of these. And what it is called Lean. This is a snack replacement. That's what it is. It's a snack replacement, which is a vanilla flavored free amino acid blend. And this is incredible. This is made with the building block of a protein. So it's not going to be like a protein drink that is made with a whole protein that needs to be broken down in your body before it can be used. When that happens and people drink that stuff that's on the market that's like a protein drink, usually they complain. It tastes chalky. They don't like the flavor of it. It curdles up in their stomach. It causes them to have gas, and they're walking around farting. You know, we don't want that. We don't want that. So here, what this does is made with those building blocks of a protein. So it's already broken down. So it can go straight to your muscle and work. It doesn't have to break down. There's never any time for that before it would have to end up in the toilet. So this is already done for you. So the only thing, what I'm going to tell you about this, the more of this you get in your body, the more you're going to shrink. And you're going to shrink down in size. It's going to use the glucose. It has to have glucose to work. So it's going to pull that glucose from your stored fat cells. It's going to help your body gain lean muscle. And I love that because you can actually sometimes gain muscle on the scale, but be smaller in clothing. So with all the products, you know, they're made to balance your body. So if you are you're too fat, you're going to lose weight. Okay, if you're overweight, you're not balanced. You're going to lose weight on the system. On the other side of the coin, sorry. Oh, I just happen to have another product in here. Just a second. On the other side of the coin, if you're too skinny, you also need to balance your body. You're going to gain weight if you're too skinny. And you're going to not gain fat. We're going to help you gain lean muscle. And this is one of the products that'll do that for you. You can use it for weight loss or weight gain or just nutrition. All of this is a nutrition system. So you're going to use this as a snack replacement. It only has 50 calories, so it's just a snack. You can add more things to it to make it more calories if you wanted to make it a meal replacement. But I drink it as a snack. I mix it with water. It tastes great. I drink it as a snack. The other thing about this, it's got 10 grams of usable protein. The word usable is key there. I have all these people that bring me stuff from stores, and they're like, well, this has this many proteins. This has to be better. I'm like, no, because it's not. None of that's usable. It's all going to end up in the commode along with your investment. If you compared this, it takes about 10 of their proteins to equal 1 of ours, because ours is fully usable. It's going to work in your body. So, you know, don't get caught up on reading a label somewhere that says, oh, you know, this many proteins in it, and you think it's better. You have to pay attention to how it's made. You have to pay attention to the molecular structure, how it's made. How are they high-grade ingredients? How's it put together? This is the best on the market, period. There's nothing else like it. So get on it and use it. Okay, let's talk about Accelerate. This is going to keep your body in constant fat burning mode. It's going to help you burn more calories even if you're sitting still. Even if you're sitting at a desk all day, you take Accelerate. Your body is going to have a thermogenic effect. It's going to heat up the core. It's going to shrink your stomach. It's amazing. If you use it during a workout, you're going to burn more calories during your workout. It's going to be way more effective. I take 2 of these right after lunch, and I feel great. It also gives me like a smooth energy throughout the day. I don't get tired. I don't get that after lunch slump or whatever. So great stuff here. Cheat Plus. How many people love to eat something you shouldn't eat? Okay? How many people love to drink things you shouldn't drink? You like cocktails, you like margaritas, you like wine, you like beer. You know, sometimes we cheat, right? Sometimes we don't eat the best. How about Thanksgiving and Christmas and all those times? Or how about when I know my mom makes like wonderful strawberry shortcake or peach cobbler, and that season's coming around here. And sometimes I cheat. So here's what you do. Before you cheat, take 2 of these with water. And what this is made of, it's a Japanese potato root called the konjaku root. And it's in a capsule formula. You take this, you drink water, and it's activated with liquid. It's going to expand up to 200 times its size. It's going to form a viscous gel. And it's going to encapsulate 25% of the liquid or solid calories that go in your body. It's fabulous. So now the thing is, you don't want to take this at the same time that you're taking your other things. You want to take it with your food, so that's going to encapsulate those calories. It's still going to let the nutrients in, but it's going to treat those calories like a fiber, and your body can't turn fiber into fat. So you're going to have bad stuff going in and get it out, okay? It's going to be awesome. Now, the other thing that this does, and this is actually more of the reason that I use this at this point, I told you that I had high cholesterol. It's hereditary. It runs in my family, and I used to take Vytorin, the statin drug. Those things cause side effects, as with every prescription medication on the market. And if you don't believe me, just watch the commercials. They have side effects with a string of side effects as long as your arm or longer, and they show you pretty pictures and videos so you don't hear those words, you know, all these side effects that they cause. You don't hear stroke, lymphoma, heart disease, possibly death, coma, whatever. You don't hear it. So everything in here I take so I don't have to be on any of those prescriptions that cause those long string of side effects. So there's one of those drugs I used to take that was for cholesterol. This has phytosterols in it. Do you know what phytosterols are? It is the natural thing that reduces cholesterol naturally. Guess what statin drugs are supposed to be mimicking? They are chemically made, laboratory made phytosterols. We got the real thing here. So, you know, pharmaceutical companies don't like it very well when we find something in nature to help us more than what a drug does. But I love it, and I think you would love it too. So what I do is I take mine between meals, and it keeps me from being hungry, and it fights my cholesterol. So I doubled up on this, and I took 2. I took it 3 times a day, and I was able to get off my cholesterol med. So love this, and that's my own testimonial. I'm not here to make medical claims. Our company will never make medical claims, but guess what? I am allowed to tell you my truthful story, and that is it. So I'm going to do it, and you can't stop me. Okay, so Flush. Okay. This is an awesome, I love this product. I love this product. And everybody asks me, what's your favorite product? And I really can't think of one. I can't pinpoint it down, but this one has to be at the top of the list. As a cancer survivor, my body was full of toxins. You don't get cancer unless you are full of toxins, right? Toxins they trap disease. They trap disease, they trap fat. And when they trap disease, it has nowhere to go. And so it's got to turn into cancer or just kill you. That's what disease does. So when I added this, This flushes out the toxins of in my body every single day. I take it daily. This is not a laxative, all right? This is flush. I want you to think about your commode. You can put a whole bunch of stuff in that commode. It's not going to work unless you flush. That commode doesn't work unless you flush. It's all going to sit there, right? So you got to flush. And what do you need to flush with? Water. You have to have water in your body. And even if you flush every day, let's talk about your toilet. If you flush every day and you go and you flush the toilet every day, doesn't your toilet still get dirty? Even though you flushed and it went out, doesn't the toilet still get dirty? And really, you guys know what I'm talking about. It does. Okay, so that's the same thing that happens in your body. You're still going to have gook in there. It's still going to get dirty. You have to have a way to scrub it off. So when you go clean your toilet, do you just stand there and flush it 20 times because you think the water's going to get rid of that? Or do you clean it? Do you clean it? You clean it. This is going to clean your body. And it's not going to be anything like a laxative, but it's going to put like a little protective coating in there to make it smooth so that things don't stick. It doesn't stick, all right? So this is an amazing thing. The other thing is I had a very bad, and I'm going to talk about it here, Facebook Live, talk about poop. I had a very bad constipation problem. A lot of women do. And I could only go to like once a week or once a month. And it was the very first thing that my oncologist asked me about and said, how many times a week or how many times a day do you go? Well, I said, you mean number 1 or number 2? And he said number 2. And I said, maybe once a day, maybe once a week. He said, okay, that's why you have cancer, number 1. But a healthy digestive system should be going 3 to 5 times a day, according to my oncologist. And I looked at him and honestly, I said, what planet do you live on? I don't know anyone who goes 3 to 5 times a day, even the men that I'm jealous of, okay? So I'm here to tell you, you should go 3 to 5 times a day, and it shouldn't be anything weird. And this will help you do that. It'll help your digestive system function properly for the very first time in your life. And it has me for 7 years. So great stuff here. All right, let's talk about, okay, we just reached a stopping point. With all those products, that's everything in the blue and white box. That's everything there in the blue and white box. So there's a few things, and a shaker cup. There's a few things that are not in the blue and white box for 2 reasons, okay? One thing, which is one for men, one for women, that's not in the box, and the reason it's not in there is because the computer doesn't know if you're male or female. So you have to tell it, hey, I am a man, I need Prime. Hey, I'm a woman, I need Shine. So that's why they're not in the blue box. You have to add them on. These are awesome. These are hormone optimizers. Everybody needs hormone optimizers. You know what? When someone's acting up or they're getting all moody, and how many times do you hear, oh, it's their hormones. It's their hormones. You know, you need this stuff. So let's talk about Shine. Shine is awesome. So this was created to help women if you are going through, having your periods and you've got PMS and you've got bloating and you've got all this kind of stuff going on. This is going to help you. It's going to help with your sex drive, your libido. It's going to help with that too, all that kind of stuff. So I was actually one of the people in the company that got to sample this product before it came out on the market, and I was a little confused because I knew it was created for women with PMS issues and all that kind of stuff and their hormone optimization, and I was like, I've had a full-blown hysterectomy, I went through menopause, I don't have hormones to optimize, what are you telling me? Why am I taking this? And this is what, when I talked to the product specialist, he said, in our clinical studies, we found that women that took it after menopause were able to lose weight faster and keep it off. I said, that's all you needed to say. And then he told me, and we know you are a cancer survivor, so there's reasons we want you on here. And I said, that's all you had to say. I take it religiously. I love it. I have been able to shrink down. I didn't even go through my health results, but where I had gained weight before I got on the system, I'm 5 feet tall, so short, and I gained up. I was wearing a size 9-10 jeans. For me, that was huge, okay? I was embarrassed. But now I'm in a size 0, And it's because of this system. And especially when I added this to the system, this really helped, because I am postmenopause. So, for you women, don't give up on it. Don't sit there and go, well, I know you have to gain weight after menopause. No, wrong. You don't. You don't. And you can be rocking string bikinis at age 51, and you don't have to worry about it. So, shine. Prime. Let's talk about men and the little thing that I like to call menopause. Menopause. Okay. Men go through stuff, and women call it, women get blamed for menopause, which I don't know why they don't call it womenopause. But what do men go through? Let's talk about men. After they turn the age of 40, they lose their testosterone a little bit at a time. They lose their sex drive a little bit at a time. They lose their performance a little bit at a time. They start gaining weight in their stomach and look like pregnant women. They get moody and blame it on you. That's menopause. That's menopause. So men, listen up. And if you're too embarrassed to get it for yourself, women, get this for your man. This is called Prime. This is a hormone optimizer for men. This is going to help with low testosterone. This is going to help with all those things that they don't want to talk about and they want to deny. All right? This is going to help. Since my husband added this product, not only has all those things, I want him on it. I'm not ever going to let him get off of this because I'm a little feisty. I want it, okay? I want him on it. But the other thing is he has his stomach. He's got abs now. He doesn't look like a pregnant woman anymore in the stomach when he gains weight. He looks great. He went from wearing a 36 down to a 34, and now his 34s are too loose. He went to a 33. We bought those, and now he's going to need a 32. He's turning 50 this month. He'll be 50, and I'm 51. He looks great. Look at him on Facebook. You can see us. I'm in bikinis. He's in bathing suits, swimming trunks, whatever they call their things. And this Prime is one of the reasons. So men, get over your menopause and get your Prime. Got it? All right. Now, 2 more things that are not in the Ultimate Pack that need to be added on. And the reason is because they're brand new. And we haven't had even time to add them to packages yet, but they are awesome. Okay, lean meal. This is not the same as lean. Okay, this is a snack replacement. This is a meal replacement. Now, we are not, we don't promote liquid diets. We don't promote you to get on a liquid diet and lose weight. But we all know that people are busy. They have schedules. They sometimes don't eat breakfast. They just run out of the house. This was created for people on the go that really, really just want a meal on the go. And this is not a protein drink to lose weight with or gain weight with or anything else. This is a whole healthy plate. This is going to have all of your veggies, your fruits, and 5 different sources of protein in it. This is an amazing thing right here. 2 scoops, I forgot the best part. It's chocolate. It's chocolate. It smells like brownies. According to my son, it tastes like Nestle's Quick. This is great. You put 2 scoops for 1 meal, or you could do it as a snack with 1 scoop. Love this. Love this. Okay, so that is something that's not included in the pack. If you want this, you need to add it on. And then the last little thing here, which I love, is called Trim Sticks. And these are amazing. These are little, okay, I've got it in here. Got it in here. You mix it up. It's a little crystal on the Go Pack. You stick it in your water, and it tastes like Hawaiian Punch. I drink one of these after dinner. I drink one after lunch. This is going to help your glucose levels. It helps reduce glucose absorption into your body. So it's going to stabilize those blood sugars, which is going to help you with your with weight loss. It's going to help you, everyone who has diabetes and those types of things are all looking for ways to stabilize their blood sugars. There's so many things that this will do. I personally know that cancer has to have sugar to be able to spread and grow. So anything I can do to reduce sugar in my body, I'm going to. Not to mention the fact that I come from a long line of diabetes in my family. So my sister and I are doing everything we can to fight that, and I think this is very proactive in fighting that. If you like to lose weight by doing anything related to ketosis. We have something that we use our products with, and we call it Zingtosis. But if you are doing that and you are going along great and you're in ketosis and you're burning fat like crazy and you're a fat burning machine, but then that coworker walked in with that cookie and you just, some kind of animal came out in you and said, I gotta have it and I'm taking it and I don't care. Guess what? Drink your trim sticks afterwards. Your body might not recognize that cookie that just tried to invade your life and screw up your weight loss. So this is helping people so many different ways. You got to add your trim sticks. So the most popular way right now that people are getting started is they're getting the Ultimate Pack. They're adding on their trim sticks and they're getting their shine and their prime for their menopause and womenopause and the women issues, their hormone optimizing. So, and like I said, this red and white box is included inside. They come together, okay? So let's go over some pricing. Everybody goes, how much does it cost? All right, so here's what you do. You pay a $50 business fee and then you pick your package. We have different packages, but there's basically only 2 starter packages. This is one of them, and this is one of them, okay? But everyone starts with this one first, and I'll tell you why. It has everything in it to try except for those 3 things we talked about, and you can add those on. But many different reasons. Number 1, you need to try it all because you're never going to know how it works in your body. Number 2, they bundle it together, and they give you the global blend in there completely free. So if I got into my website, I pay wholesale, you're going to pay wholesale. If I got into my website and I priced everything individually, added it all up together, it would cost me more than what it costs you to start with this blue and white box because you get this for free. You're also going to have free shipping. So that's amazing too. The other thing is that if you are interested in helping other people, and I suggest you do because you don't want to be selfish and you don't want to deprive people that you love from helping them if they're fat, sick, and broke, right? So reach out to them. And if you want to help other people, then this package here will set you up for life at the highest level of the referrals, the residuals, and all of that. It's going to help set you up for life at that level. And like I said, you aren't going to be selling anything. We do not stock. We do not retail. I have never retailed a product here in 7 years. We are not like those direct sales companies that retail products and stock things. We don't do that. Everybody buys wholesale. That's how it works. It's kind of like a buying club, I guess. When you join Sam's Club, you pay a membership fee and then you get everything at wholesale. You get to go in the door and buy everything you want. Same thing here. You pay your $50 fee and you get to go in the door and buy everything you want at wholesale. Same thing. But the difference is when you send someone to Sam's Club, you don't get paid referrals. But here you do. That's the difference. We're not selling anything. We're just helping people. So this package, you're going to buy it one time. It's going to be a tax deduction. And everything in here is going to last you about at least a month. Some of it will last you longer. And you're going to learn how to customize things for you. My son, my husband, and I take every product, but we take them different ways. We use more of one thing, less than another. You've seen testimonials from all kinds of people inside this event. If you scroll down, you're going to see them. But also all through Facebook, you see different testimonials. They are completely different testimonials. I've met people with Parkinson's disease that have testimonials, MS, people that are diabetics, migraine headaches, people that have things completely different wrong with them than I had wrong with me. But guess what? We all take the same products. That's why you really got to do the system, because you're different than me and you're different than the one next to you. So take it. So after your first time, you're going to order whatever you want, and it's going to be whatever price you want. So there's no certain price you have to buy. It's whatever you want. You start with this, and next month, if you only want to spend like $35, that's what you're going to spend. It doesn't matter. There's no one beating you over the head saying, here, you got to buy this or I'm going to shoot you. No, you buy what you want. You decide what you want. You decide, hey, I don't want to buy that product again, or I do want to buy this and I want more of it. Whatever. The other thing I forgot to tell you is every single thing we have here has a 100% 30-day money-back guarantee. That 30 days starts from the first order, from your first order. So that's another reason why everybody tries everything, because that's your sample period. I have all these people that say, do you have a sample of your product? I'm like, you can't sample a system. It's a whole system. I'm not going to pull out one thing and go, here, try this. You're going to get all these results you're seeing on Facebook. That'd be idiotic, okay? No, it's not. If somebody said they had a magic pill for something, you better run. We don't have a magic pill. We don't have anything weird. We have a system, a nutrition system. There's no sample for that. Your sample is your 30-day trial period. Get on the products for 30 days. Use it. If you don't love it, you're going to get 100% money back guarantee. But don't piece this together. Don't put one wheel on a car and think it's going to run, baby, because it's not. Okay? You got to do the system. All right, so here's the price. This is $524 for the Ultimate Pack. Don't let that sticker shock you, because you're already spending much more than that right now keeping yourself fat, sick, and broke. And if you don't believe me, add up what you do. Just add it up, all right? You are going to the grocery store and you're loading your cart up every single week or month with things you don't need. If you went over and you emptied out your kitchen cabinets right now and you pulled out everything that was in a box, a bag, a bottle, would have preservatives, chemicals, colorings, flavorings, crap in it, you pull that out in your kitchen floor, it's probably thousands of dollars worth of crap, okay? You're already spending more to keep yourself fat, sick, and broke, right? My husband, we added up what the junk he was spending. He was buying a Red Bull. This was his breakfast of champions. A Red Bull, a tall Red Bull, and 2 packs of Pop-Tarts for breakfast every day. Really? That's like the worst thing you could eat. And that's what was his breakfast every single day of his life. Not to mention the fact it was probably $10 worth of crap right there, okay? Every day of his life since I knew him, Red Bull and Pop-Tarts. Crazy, stupid. Okay, we know that. But he loved it. That's what he did. And then he would go out to lunch every day. He went to lunch every day. He probably spent another $10 there. Every lunch, every lunch, every lunch. What did he eat? Crap. More crap. Okay? Then, because he ate all the crap, he felt terrible at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So what did he do? He walked down to the vending machines and he got another snack to get that little afternoon sugar high so he would be more wide awake. All right, there you go. There's another $2, $3, $4. By the time that his day was over, he'd blown $25 on garbage, complete garbage. You add up $25, 5 days a week at work, the whole month. How much money is that? And that's doing nothing but keeping you fat and sick. That's all it's doing. Seriously doing. So don't tell me you can't afford this. You can't afford not to do it. You're going to save money on prescriptions. You're going to save money on everything. And the price is not expensive. The price is actually dirt cheap for what you get. I have spent way more money than this on crap that didn't work. I've spent way more money than this at doctor's appointments. And by the way, have you priced cancer lately? That's really expensive. Back in 1998, it was $2,500 a day for cancer. So you can either get yourself healthy or you can pay the big price later. That's the way I look at it. So you got to get started. You got to do it the right way, and you're going to have the results. So don't think you can't afford it, because if I walked into your house and said, what's your favorite vehicle? And you said, I don't know, 2017 Mercedes-Benz. All right, which one? Maybe the S-Class. Well, how much is that? I don't know. $180,000? I don't know what it is. Okay, here's one, a Mercedes-Benz for, you're only going to pay $600, $700 for this. Would you find the money? You would beg, borrow, or steal $500, $600, $700 to buy a brand new S-Class Mercedes-Benz, or maybe whatever car you like. Okay, maybe it doesn't have to be that one, whatever your favorite one is. Why? Because you know that the value of that Mercedes is so much higher than that price, right? But again, if I gave you a piece of paper and said, oh my gosh, look at this piece of paper. Now this paper, you can have it tonight for $500, $600, $700. You're going to go, a piece of paper for $700? No freaking way. It's the same amount of money, but in your mind, okay, the car has more value than a piece of paper. So how much is your life worth? I would hope to God that your life is worth more than a freaking car. That's what I would hope. But unfortunately, in this day and age, we put off our health and we treat these other things like cars and houses and air conditioning systems and all these things that we say we can't afford, but we magically find the money to fix. They're more important. We're putting that ahead of the priority on our life. Because I got news for you. We can live without cars. We can live without air conditioning systems, but we cannot live without our life. We cannot live without our body. We cannot live without any of that. So we've got to make people understand the value of this so much higher. When I had cancer, the only thing I could think about was, please God, let me live. Let me live long enough to raise my boy. He was 2.5 years old. Let me be the best mom I can be for him. Help me to get healthy. I prayed that prayer every day. Please God, let me live to see my son. Let me be a mom. I want to live. I want to be healthy. Please God, please God, please God. That was my prayer. I didn't sit there and say, please God, let me have a nicer car. Let me have a nicer home. Let me have an air conditioning system that works. And let me buy some monogram tote bags and candles and perfume and jewelry. I didn't do any of that. I prayed for my health. When it all comes push to shove, you got nothing left but your health. If you don't take care of it, you don't have it. You can't live without it. So prioritize this over that other stuff. And if you can't afford this, I'm telling you what, you got a money problem. And let's work on that. Because you'd only have to help 4 or 5 friends to completely pay for your products. So we take every excuse away. We give you 100% money back guarantee on everything. We give you the ability to earn your products for free. And then create an income, generate an income bigger than anything you're doing right now. And so you don't have to worry about the money problem anymore. So let's get you started. If you can't swing that pack, that's fine. You could do the red and white pack. That's $324. If you can't swing that, we've got, I say this, let's get you started. We'll set you up for a lower price and help you help other people. Pay it forward. Earn the money you need so that you can lose the weight or get healthy because you can't afford it. All right, you're spending it somewhere else. Look around your house. Whatever's not paying you, it's not paying you and you don't need it, sell it on Facebook yard sale. Get your money to get your priorities straight. Get your money to get started. Get your money to get started, not only to get healthy, but to earn money so you won't be broke anymore. Because the only people that I've ever met that are obsessed with money are broke. They're completely obsessed with it. They wake up thinking about it. They wake up wondering how they're going to pay their bills. They cry about it at night. They fight about it with their husband. It's the #1 reason for divorce. If you are obsessed with money, stop it. We can put a stop to your obsession with money. You don't have to be obsessed with it. We can fix you. We can fix that problem. Fix that money problem. So if you're sitting there saying, this is too good to be true, you would have to call me a liar. You would have to call all my friends liars. You'd have to think I photoshopped over 100,000 pictures through the last 7 years. You would have to, I don't know what you'd have to think, but anyone who knows me and my life, I'm completely real. I even talk about poop on Facebook. Completely real. I've gone from working 100 hours a week at my legal practice to selling the building, working from home, not even practicing law. I gave away my last case last month. Gave it away to Damon Ellis. He can have it. Gave it away. If I never want to practice law again, I don't have to. So listen, guys, this is the real deal. I know you've tried other things. I know they didn't work. It's kind of like dating. You got to kiss a lot of frogs before you find your prince. So go out there, you've kissed your frogs. You've tried other companies. You've tried other products. Kiss those frogs. It's fine. Come back here. We are the prince. You found your prince. So just start with us. Comment underneath here. If you need help, we will help you. I want you to get back with the person who invited you to this. Whoever invited you to this event, that's who you need to get back with because they cared enough about you. Don't contact me and go, hey, I want to be with you because you're on the video. No, whoever invited you, that's who you need to be with because they care about you and they want to help you. And we will all work together. We will all mentor you and we will all help you reach your goals, whether it's for health, whether it's for lifestyle, whether it's for money. We're going to help you reach all of those things. So Thank you guys for tuning in. I know we went a little long, but hope you got some good information about this, because I get so many people that say, what's in it? How much does it cost? What's in that box? And I just figured, you know what? Instead of doing like a whole bunch of phone calls with everybody, just tell you all. You got to do it. It's not a secret. It is the best kept secret, but there's nothing secretive about this. It works. You put it in your body, it's going to work. The only people I've ever met that it doesn't work for are people who try to piece together the system. They put one wheel on a car and think it's gonna run right, or they just don't put any of the products in their body at all. They set them on a shelf, they put them on their countertop, and they never put them in their body. You put them in your body, they're going to work. And if you share this with other people, that's going to work. Okay? We have a guaranteed income at certain ranks. I mean, you do this, you're going to make this. It's no brainer. The only way you can fail is to quit. So get started with this. Let's roll. We want to help you. And love you guys. Thanks for chiming in tonight. I'm going to click finish now.